Hi there, I'm Guggen or Asha. Today, I'll be explaining the lore behind these redesigns I've made. But before that, I would just like to say thank you for all the support I have received. Also, I am not the best at explaining, and this is just a VIP. In this old alternative universe, it's basically like Dandy's world, but a bit more complicated. There's multiple roles, but the ones that I have made leading characters for are scavengers, caretakers, or nurses, and seekers. Let's start with scavengers. Don't mind the lazy art. Scavengers mostly go in groups of 3 to 5. Their task is to find important items, research capsules, or anything that could be useful. Sometimes they go solo, which is very dangerous, because in this alternative universe, toons have only one heart, and health is more like a health bar. And when they die, they'll die. They don't get sent back to lobby, they get turned into a twisted, aka infected, and is stuck as one. Scavengers are more creative and adventurous toons. Shelly is very adventurous and has good knowledge on dinosaurs. Also, yes, their twisted counterparts do exist. So it's like normal Dandy's world, kinda. And when the toon dies, they turn into the same twisted, or their twisted counterpart just straight up eats them. The twisteds are hungry, which is one of the reasons they attack. Anyways, let's move on to the next group. Caretakers, or nurses. They are different from healers. They mostly stay in lobby while the healers go out to the floors. The scavengers find items for them. If a toon's health is low when they return to lobby, the caretakers help them get bandaged up. But injuries are permanent, Tasha's scar. She got it from attack and can't see that well anymore because the eye core went to her eyes. Also, caretakers' healing takes much longer. It's like a hospital IRL. They aren't magical magicians who can heal you with magic. It takes time and effort. A bit of info about I-Core. I-Core is like a virus. It spreads fast or slow. Again, for Tisha, it had only gotten onto one of her eyes, but within about 5 minutes, it made its way to her other eye. The feeling of I-Core on skin is like being set on fire, kinda. It burns real bad. Let's move on. Seekers. The Seeker's role is to find lost or injured toons on floors. They are mostly faster toons with lower stealth, and they are usually louder to help the toons find them. If you're wondering how come the twisties don't see them, well, it's not done yet, but there'll be a role similar to distracting. There isn't much about Seekers, so let's move on to lore. Hiya! Alright, so here's the lore. Dandy, learning about the closing of Garden View, used I-Core to try and make clones of the toons, but he messed up badly, and each clone mutated into something worse, but he saw this as an opportunity and kept sending toons out to collect I-Core to retry. They filled each machine, and Dandy kept trying. The Twisteds got hungry. They began to eat each other, getting more violent, hungry, desperate. And one day a specific toon was sent out, alone. That toon recently had a fight with another toon, and decided to go out alone, but that same day, Dandy released the Twisteds. The toon got attacked, managing to survive with permanent damage. The toon had I-Core thrown onto them, and it felt different. It burnt. The toon went back to lobby, the I-Core spreading like a virus. The toon was only the start of everything that happened. Dandy, finding out that he was caught, hid. He hid in a secret staff-only room. Where Delilah and Arthur used to work, he stayed there, trying and trying again, becoming more corrupt with the absence of Dandy. Dial started to take care of things, becoming the new shopkeeper, also working with Roger for a cure. Floors became more dangerous, and toons adapted again. The lore is still a work in progress. If you have any ideas for what I should add, please comment them below. Also, if you made it this far, please comment the words ticking clock anywhere in your comment. Glue gun out.